It's the first bright, sunny, warm day in many days, and these little girls are loving it. They are working hard. But that's not the reason why I made this video. I was at my Montgomery County Beekeepers Association meeting last night, and if you're in the Montgomery County, Texas area, I'd encourage you and welcome you to attend. The link is below. And the main presenter talked about an individual who had 20 beehives, and he studied those beehives for 8 years. After 8 years, he wrote a paper that he now understood how to control a beehive from swarming. What he said was his breakthrough in understanding the bees was he understood the language of the bees. And I found that absolutely astounding. After he said that in the presentation, I kind of drifted off and tried to comprehend what this person had been able to discover. Now, this beekeeper who had 20 beehives worked for NASA on the space program, the shuttle program. He's a rocket scientist. And after studying 20 beehives for 8 years, he was able to understand the language of the bees. Now, why is that so important? Well, there are approximately 50,000 bees in a beehive. He had 20 beehives. That means he was able to understand 1 million females. This is a key. Guys, listen up here. Your bees could save your relationship. He was able to understand 1 million females and was able to, shall we say, control their activity, control their actions. Now, I have been married for over 30 years, and I don't claim to understand my one female, my sweetheart. Now, we have a great marriage and we have a great family. We have taken strengthening marriage courses over the years just to improve our ability to communicate. We have bought some fantastic CD series from Dr. John Lund. One is called For All Eternity, which is by far the best series on communicating and understanding and working with people I've ever listened to. He has another great CD entitled Hugging a Teenage Porcupine. So if you've got teenage kids, you've got to listen to that. Anyway, if you're interested in either of those, there's a link below. It's drlund.com. Guys, I just want to share with you the importance of having bees. Now, I don't know if this rocket scientist sat outside and watched his beehives day and night and listened to them, but he was able to understand the language of these females. And in the article, he told the secret and how he learned to understand the language of these bees, of 1 million females. And he said the key to understanding their language, which led to being able to work with them, and which led to being able to control their behavior in a positive manner, was he observed. So in our language, that would mean we listen. So for 8 years he listened to the bees, he watched what they did, and he was able to crack the code. I think he should write a marriage counseling book, a communications book for men and women. Maybe men are from Mars and women are from Venus, but the bees are the key to getting those planets together. So if you're not raising bees, guys, you might consider that. If you want to strengthen your relationship, raise bees and listen. Or you could just listen and observe your wife or your girlfriend. What is amazing is by observation he was able to anticipate what these 1 million bees were going to do. And because he was able to anticipate their actions, he was able to work with them in a very positive manner. And they worked together as a team, and the bees did not even know that he understood their language. What a key to having a successful relationship, a successful marriage. Being able to understand the language of your queen bee and anticipate her wants and needs and acting on them. Guys, bees are the key to the success of a happy marriage and happy relationships. You gotta have bees. Now, I'm not at all surprised it took a rocket scientist to understand the language of females. But guys, hey, he's one of us. He broke the code. Let's use it to our advantage. Let's use that information, that secret to understanding our women, by listening and observing and acting and anticipating what they need before they need it. It's a secret. It's out. So let's all be wise. This is LDS Prepper saying, if you are prepared, listen, observe, anticipate, and take proper action, you can be happy.